Hey kids, it's Dad. Welcome back to the Gaming with Dad show. Today we are looking at Final Fantasy IV, the After Years in Irrelevant Gaming. And before we do that, go on ahead, like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, share this video out. I don't know, do something kind of Final Fantasy to get the word out to grow the channel. So yes, Final Fantasy IV, the After Years for iOS. It's actually not available on the Mac, which kind of bums me out, especially since I have Apple Silicon. I can play most iOS app games or applications if they're not available for Mac OS. And yet this game would not show up, so I can't tell you how this plays on the Mac because it doesn't. But yes, this is Final Fantasy IV, the After Years. Just last week I was talking about how Fantasian was Final Fantasy IV on iOS, and then all of a sudden this one popped up on my list in the arcade. So yes, I'm super happy about that, because I do love me a Final Fantasy game. Now, graphically, this is saying it is a full 3D remake of the original. And I have a hard time buying that, unless the remake was done back in 2010. This is graphically pretty good. I do like the environments and the background here as we walk through this cave. I love the sprites for the characters, or the 3D renders of the monsters and the characters, although they are a little bit on the blocky side and stiff. That's going to play into the scoring just a little, but it is a good looking game. The text is nice and big, so old idiots like me can read it easily, and altogether just graphically very, very sound in its delivery. So I am giving graphics a 16, but that's just because, by modern concepts, if this is a 3D remake, it's not much of a remake. Sound-wise, this has all that glorious Final Fantasy music and sound that you love and adore and you play these games for. That, to me, is just member berries all over the damn place. It also has some nice battle sounds. The spells are good. That's another thing about the graphics. The spells look good in this, and they always have, though. But yeah, the spells sound good, and altogether, the sound not only gets the job done, but with that nostalgia hit, oh my god, just inject that straight into my veins. Give me Final Fantasy music any day of the week, and I will. I'm happy grown-ass man. Sound gets a 19 as we go into controls. So, yes, touchscreen controls. I had to pull out my old Fling and attach it to my iPad so that I actually had some physical resistance while moving the person around. I hate touchscreen controls when you have to navigate with them and it gives you that virtual D-pad. It has gotten so much better than it was at the beginning of the touchscreen revolution, but it still sucks. Otherwise, yeah, you tap the spell that you want or the action that you want. You tell it who to attack. It's all good. You tap your way through conversations. That's fine. The controls do get a 17. We're sitting at a score of 52 right now as we move into gameplay. Guys, this is Final Fantasy. If you don't know that you're getting into a turn-based RPG with an awful lot of story and a lot of just senseless pop-up battles out of nowhere against the same monsters over and over and over and over again, you're in the wrong genre, you're in the wrong franchise. But as far as Final Fantasy goes, as far as turn-based RPGs go, this gameplay is fantastic. And I really, really love it. So, Yeah, I'm giving gameplay an 18, okay? I was trying to come up with some way of getting out of having to say that without having people accuse me of being a fanboy, but yeah, no, I'm a frickin' fanboy, call me that all you want. Gameplay gets an 18, we're sitting at a score of 70 right now as we go into value. Now, once again, if you have Apple Arcade, this is a tremendous addition to the arcade. Otherwise, it's $14.99. Pretty steep for an iOS game, but again, it's Final Fantasy. This game on a console would cost $60. Let's face it. You're playing this on iOS. It's okay. But with Apple Arcade, that's a fantastic value. If you had to pay the $14.99, yeah, I might knock a couple points off, but it's not going to really matter all that much. So, yeah, value in the Apple Arcade, it's a 19. Final Fantasy IV, the after years, gets a total of 89. If this is one of those games that you just want a turn-based RPG, something you can sit at and play on your phone or play on your iPad, and as long as your iPad runs, just a second, iOS 9 or later, holy crap, okay, if you have an iOS device that is working, it will play this game. I can almost guarantee you that. So, yeah, going ahead, download this, especially if you have the arcade. If you don't, you might have to think about it. But even at $14.99, this is not going to be a wallet buster, and you're going to get plenty of gameplay out of this. So we will talk to you kids later. Have yourselves a fantastic one. Be kind to one another. Thank you. Hey, if you made it this far, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, share this video out, all that gubbins that is good for the YouTube algorithm. Thanks so much.